Hello everyone. I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming seemingly dead batteries and everyday items into powerful, versatile energy sources. You might think those old batteries are only good for the recycling bin, and common household items are just that. I tried inserting a used battery into the owl clock, but as you can see, nothing happens. Here's a small square alarm clock. I'll open it up and try inserting a battery. Still nothing. This confirms the batteries I have on hand are completely drained. Now I have a Duracell battery. I'll put it in the watch and the watch will work immediately. I will mark the battery with a charge, V, and the battery that is depleted, X, to distinguish them. I'll use my multimeter to check the voltage of both, just to be sure they are indeed dead before we start our project. Let's check the first battery. It reads a healthy 1.59 volts, which is exactly what we want. And look at that, it's only showing around 0.05 or 0.10 volts. That's practically dead, which explains why our clock wasn't working. For our first trick, I'm going to create a simple electromagnetic induction charger. I'll need a ferrite core and some insulated wires. I'll start by stripping the ends of the red wire to expose the copper for better electrical contact. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Now, I will carefully wrap the red wire around the ferrite core. I'll use some hot glue to secure the windings so they don't unravel. The more turns, the stronger the magnetic field it can induce or be induced by. This is crucial for efficient energy transfer. Then, I'll strip the blue wire and wrap it around the opposite side of the core, creating a second coil. This arrangement allows us to utilize electromagnetic induction to either generate current or transfer it wirelessly. This USB cable will allow us to connect our setup to a power source, like a phone charger. The goal here is to create an oscillating magnetic field in the ferrite core, which will then induce a current in the coil. Now that both coils are wrapped, I'm connecting the blue coil to a cut USB cable. If you find this video interesting, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'll plug the USB end into a standard phone charger, and then the charger into a power strip. This provides the initial alternating current needed for induction. Now, to measure the output, I'll grab my multimeter. When I touch the multimeter leads to the ends of the coil, you can see a voltage reading. It's fluctuating around 6 volts. This proves our induction coil is successfully generating electricity. Next, I'm attaching batteries to both ends of the ferrite coil, securing them with electrical tape. This is to ensure a stable connection for charging our dead batteries. We want that generated voltage to be channeled directly into reviving our power-depleted cells. With the setup complete, I'm plugging the charger back into the power strip. I'll let it charge for a bit, allowing the induced current to replenish the battery's energy. This simple inductive charger is literally bringing batteries back from the dead. Time for the final test. I'm using the multimeter again to check the voltage of our revived battery. And there it is, a healthy 1.57 volts. From near zero to almost a full charge, this little trick truly worked. It's fantastic to see it successfully brought back. I'll take out the recharged battery and put it into our owl-shaped alarm clock. Look at that. It's working perfectly. The clock hands are moving, the alarm function is active. It's alive. Our dead batteries are now fully functional, all thanks to a simple DIY trick. This small inductive charger really does work. Truly amazing, isn't it? Next, I have another battery here. I'm using a multimeter to check the voltage inside the battery. As you can see, the voltage is critically low, almost zero, confirming it's completely dead. I'll mark this dead battery with an X, so we can easily identify it. For our next trick, I'm taking a cut USB cable and carefully stripping the wires. This essentially turns the charger into a direct power source with exposed leads. I'm connecting the black wire from the charger to the negative terminal of the battery and securing it firmly with electrical tape. I'm going to secure these connections with electrical tape for safety and stability. With the remaining red wire of the charger, I will attach a small bolt and tighten it. With the saline solution ready, I'm attaching the battery to the USB charger using a wooden clothespin. Now for a completely different energy source, a saltwater battery. I've got a small jar, some salt, and water. I'll add a few spoonfuls of salt to the water and stir it well until it dissolves. The salt is essential because it creates an electrolyte solution, which allows ions to flow and conduct electricity. I'm placing the bolt and the anode of the battery into salt water, and the salt water is the electrolyte. When plugged into the power strip, this simple setup will now actually start to power our device by generating a chemical reaction. Look closely at the electrodes. You can already see tiny bubbles forming. This is the process of electrolysis, driven by the small residual charge in our dead battery and the conductive salt water. It's starting to reverse the chemical reaction that drained the battery. After giving it some time for the magic to happen, I'm carefully disconnecting our now rejuvenated battery from the saltwater setup. After removing the battery from the salt water, I will use a paper towel to wipe it clean. The chemical reaction has done its work, and it's time to test the results. I'm rechecking our battery with the multimeter. Remember it was completely dead before? Now look at that. We have a precise stabilized voltage reading of 1.55 volts. Our fully charged battery, our working clocks, and our incredible saltwater power source powering a phone charger. It's amazing what you can achieve with a little creativity and understanding of basic science. I hope you found these projects as fascinating and inspiring as I did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.